Educationalists consider it a weak and wholly field too far removed from the practical application of the real world to be useful. But philosophers during back to Plato and the ancient Greeks have given the area much uh, thought and emphasis, and there is little doubt that their work has helped shape the practice of education over the millennium academic. Aristotle considered human nature, habit, and reason to be equally important forces to be cultivated in education. يبقى we have different opinion of philosophers such as Aristotle اللي هو أرسطو اعتبر الطبيعة الإنسانية والعادات والعقل هو أهم أشياء في ثقافة التعليم cultivated education, the ultimate aim of which would be to produce good and virtuous citizens. أهم حاجة للتعليم to produce إنه ينتج مواطنين صالحين و virtuous فاضلين. He proposed that teachers lead their students systematically and the repetition to be used as a key tool to develop good habits. وكان الهدف الأساسي إن الأساتذة يقيدوا التعليم بعملية منتظمة ويعتبر التكرار جزء مهم جدا من عادات التعلم. Unlike Socrates' emphasis on questioning his listener to bring out their ideas. بعكس سقراط هو emphasize اللي هو كان بيؤكد على فكرة تعليم المستمعين الأسئلة والإجابة عليها. He emphasized the balancing of theoretical and practical aspects of subjects taught, among which he explicitly mentions reading, writing, mathematics, music, physical education, literature, history, and a wide range of sciences, as well as play, which he also considered important. أكد سقراط على التنظيم ما بين أو التوازن ما بين الأفكار النظرية أو الأشكال النظرية والعملية للموضوعات اللي قيد التدريس واللي من خلالها قال إنه قراءة الأعمال مثل والكتابة الكتابة والعمليات الحسابية والموسيقى والتربية البدنية والليترشر اللي هو الأدب والهيستوري ووايد رانج اوف ساينسز ومجالات متعددة من العلم أيضا اللعب وبيعتبروا من الأشياء المهمة جدا. During the medieval period, the period of perennialism was first formulated by Sir Thomas Aquinas in his work The Magistero. Perennialism holds that one should teach those things deemed to be of everlasting importance to all people everywhere, namely principles and reasoning, not just facts which are apt to change over time, and that one should teach first about people, not machines or techniques. It was originally religious in nature, and it was only much later that a theory of secular perennialism developed. طبعا هنا البيرناليزم اللي هي الأفكار الأولية إنه كان بيقول إنه it's very important إن إحنا ندرس الطلبة أو البشر الأشياء والمبادئ الأساسية في التفكير واللي هي بيعتبرها very important و everlasting ودائمة في عملية حياة الإنسان وبالتالي it's very important إن إحنا ندرس الأشياء دي. During the Renaissance اللي هو أثناء عصر النهضة the French skeptic Michel de Montaigne was one of the first to critically look at the education. ده كان واحد من الناس اللي بصوا للتعليم نظرة نقدية unusually for his time وكان مختلف جدا في وقته. Montaigne was willing to question the conventional wisdom of the period, calling into question the whole edifice of the educational system and the implicit assumption that university-educated philosophers were necessarily wiser than uneducated farm workers, for example. طبعا here he says that it's very important that we look at education وكنا بنبص على حكمة التعليم هذه الأثناء. وكان بيتكلم على إن إحنا نشوف منظمة التعليم كلها ونفحصها. وكان بيتكلم إنه مش ضروري جدا إنه أساتذة الجامعة يبقوا أكثر حكمة من الفلاحين. Now we are going to read certain questions following the passage which we were reading about education and the philosophy of education. First question, what is the difference between the approaches of Socrates and Aristotle? And this is actually a multiplied choices. I try to help you by giving the key answer to each question to help you at home solving the problem. Aristotle felt the need of repetition to develop good habits in students. Socrates felt that the students need to be constantly questioned. Aristotle felt the need for role learning. Socrates emphasized on dialogic learning. There was no difference. Number 4, Aristotle emphasized on the importance of paying attention to human nature. Socrates emphasized what we call it sonic sciences, upon sciences. The correct answer is the first question, the first option. Question number 2, why do educationists consider philosophy a weak and worldly field? Is it not practically applicable? Its theoretical concepts are easily understood. It is irrelevant for education. None of the above. The first option, of course, is the right one. Question number 3, what do you understand by the term perennialism in the context of the given comprehension passage? So now we are talking about the terminology and the meaning of the terminology. Does it refer to something which is of a season's importance? It refers to something which is quite unnecessary. It refers to something as abstract and theoretical، يعني مجرد ونظري. Abstract مجرد و theoretical نظري. It refers to something which existed in the past and no longer exists now. بيشير لشيء في الماضي وليس له وجود الآن. طبعا it refers to something which is of a seasonal importance اللي هو شيء أزلي وأهميته لا تتوقف. يبقى the answer is the first one. Information, we have new things. Aquinas, number 5. Why do Aquinas purpose a model of education which did not lay much emphasis on facts? Because ليه توما الأكويني أنشأ نظام تعليمي ما بيأكدش على الحقائق؟ هل لأن facts are not important، الحقائق مش مهمة؟ that facts do not lead to holistic education، ما بتقودش إلى تعليم كامل. Facts change with the changing times، إن الحقائق بتتغير الزمن، ولا facts are frozen in time، إن الحقائق دي بتتجمد في الزمن. I think the third option is correct, that facts change with the changing times, of course. Every day